My name is Russell Hicks, and I'm a stand-up comedian performing at the Fringe. My show's pretty much totally improvised, but I don't really think of it that way. Like, that guy, someone just walked by. What did he say? He said, "Is your show just still you messing about?" I wouldn't quite say it's that, but yeah, that is basically what it is, man. I just kind of go up and just try to kind of lock into whatever that thing is that I can get into, and then make the hour come out of that. So a lot of it's sporadic. It's anything going on in the room. It's, I try to make people, you can get to that point in the room where it becomes like the whole audience comes together and everyone's on that same thing, and the hour flies by like that, and it's just this, whatever. So I basically every single day try to concoct that, and that's it. And you can either enjoy watching that attempt to happen, or you can, it happens. I mean, it's always really good. I think the thing that comedians mostly suffer from is you get to a point where at first you're just amazed that you made people laugh, and then very quickly it becomes that doesn't matter as much. You like that, but you judge it on how you felt about it. So quite often what happens is you get to a point where your sort of mediocre personally is pretty good. So audiences will go, that was great, and then the comedian himself can be like, oh no, it wasn't that, you know what I mean? That's a tricky thing you got to get over, because in general it probably was pretty good. So I mean, for the most part it's been good. You do your show every single day, so you can almost get bored with it. But then when someone comes and sees you fresh, it's kind of nice to see them go, oh wow, that's what you're doing, and you're like, oh yeah, I guess that's all right. I forgot, So the response has been good. No, it's my third time at the Fringe, which has made a huge difference. I've always enjoyed the Fringe. People can say it can be rough and all that, but I really think it depends on your expectations and what kind of person you are. I think if you're miserable I think the Fringe is almost like how you are at the Fringe is indicative of what problems you have personally in life. If you can't be in the moment and enjoy the Fringe, you probably have that problem all year round. Because every problem in life is at the Fringe. You can either get into comparing yourself to others, you can get materialistic and just want awards and stuff like that. So you can either get really into that and focus on that, or you can just look at it as I'm doing what I want. This is insane. How many people get to take a whole month off and just do a festival in Scotland and enjoy it like that? But this year I've learned even more about the mechanics of it, and just kind of how to put on a show better, how to maybe pitch it better to get so it's monetarily better for me. So this has easily been the best one. It's weird because I feel like I'm still pretty new. Because in stand-up it's like dog years. It's 10 years is you're still new compared to someone else who's been, that's how they look at it. If they've been going 30, 40 years. But someone who's trying to get into it, when you first get into it, you're just astounded that you're doing it. It's the most amazing thing. It's like the Matrix when you take the pill. It's like you're in the world now and you just can't believe it. Maintain that fun as long as you possibly can, and you should never lose it. At some point it suddenly becomes about, why am I not getting ahead? Why am I not doing that? And that's a shame. Don't ever do that. It's always about, you should have the same exact level of fun as doing that open mic, because that's all it ever is.